nice chunk to get this game rolling.
On first down, Chuck. The right side to Olave. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the gun, it's Chuck. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Olave is the motion man. Chuck to throw on second down. This one on target to Olave. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. 16 yards.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
Here's a third down and 4.
Let's go. 65, 60.
On the handoff, it's Camara. A pickup there of 13. First down, New Orleans.
13 yards on the play. That's another.
Operating out of the gun, this is Chuck. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Chuck's going to try to run it himself.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
And it's third down.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up. And now they face third down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 79.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. On third down, here's a run by Camara. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll send the receiver in motion to the left. They'll run for it. It's Camara. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up.
Just a great effort by the back. I mean, just the ability to keep your legs moving to make sure he had enough to pick up the first down. He's able to move the chain by a few, and just a great call, great execution, especially given the circumstances.
19, Tiger, 19, go!
Camara. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line.
Second and goal. On the Seahawks 6-yard line.
Throwing is shot. That is caught to the goal line and in. Taysom Hill. Touchdown, New Orleans. That his second TD catch of the season. Blake Groupie comes on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Saints will take a 7-0 lead. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here we go, set.
Out of the gun. It's Milroe. Out to his right. He's going to run it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Saints have got it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
In motion is Hill. Bootleg, it is shot. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pick up at 9. He's going to set up 2nd and 1.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Play action, it's shot. That is caught. What a throw. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown Saints. That is first touchdown of the new year. Groupie able to add the extra point. Saints will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
60 Maverick. Trap 50, Panther 11, 70 Lions.
Play action, it's Milroe. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
To say this group has started strong here in the first quarter, Mike, might be a bit of an understatement. I mean, offensively, firing on all cylinders. Defensively, suffocating the opponent. The ability to complement each other on both sides of the ball and play at such a high level. They could have a little bit more breathing room here by the end of this drive.
It's second team at the Seahawks.
Ready from 31. Here is 2nd and 8. It's a give now to Kamara. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
It's 4th down.
So, a little extra time to think about what to do on 4th down as we are through quarter number 1. 14-0 is our score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Here's Blake Groupie for the Saints, a field goal try. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. Groupie's kick is good. And the Saints stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Corey Horton now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready? Ready, ready.
Stafford fires to cut. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big play for Seattle. 35 yards.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here we go. Strike. Step 70, Timber Wolf. Let go.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Seattle.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal.
No, no. Back to 60. Check. 65 catch. 65 catch. Get up.
Here's Walker. And this one blown up. Good surge. Drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
$18 rattler. 19 tight. 19.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Taking off.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn it to a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and goal, Milrow.
You could tell that this defense was ready for this exact play call. They know that they're going to give their quarterback a chance both through the air and on the ground with his legs. They do a nice job stopping him short of the goal line to force 4th down.
Tucker's kick is good. And the Seahawks, they're finally on the board. It's 17-3.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Chuck. He's got his big target. That's Johnson. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Here we go.
Throwing on 2nd down, Chuck. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
60 Bison.
In motion is Hill. They send the tight end in motion. Third and long. Here is Shuck. And that's going to be intercepted by Terry Quillen. And the Seahawks are going to get the football back as we reach the 2-minute warning.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
On play action, Milrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Second and 19. Ready. Go.
From the gun, it's Milrow. He runs with it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That's good for 27 and a first down.
There was a lot of questions surrounding this quarterback about whether his style of play from college would transfer to the NFL game. Well, his ability to create with his legs certainly has here today. We see it with his ability to escape pressure out of the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
And he'll take this one in. Dennis Walker, touchdown Seahawks. His second rushing touchdown of the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
17. Seahawks 10. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
On the set. 18, ready. Set up.
On 1st and 10, here's Shuck. Got it into the hands of Olave. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
This is the number 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 41-yard line.
The RPO, that's going to be caught by Cooks. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
That's good for a Saints. First down.
Off the play fake, here's Shuck. To the outside, that's caught by Hill. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup at 9. Is going to set up 2nd and 1.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Now it's 2nd and 1. A give up the middle with Kamara. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Back at the 39-yard line.
3rd down, and here is Shuck. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. They'll go, and here's Shuck. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down. So, play action with Milroe. Now he'll run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Here we go. Set. Bronco ready. Ready.
Here's Milroe to throw. On the run to the right. He'll run again.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the mark.
At the 33-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Ready.
And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
At the 28-yard line. A gain of 4.
It is 2nd and 6.
Ready.
Throwing is Milroe. He'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he's in! Here is Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Tucker for the point out. He's got it. And the Seahawks will come back to tie things at 17. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He connects with Palmer on that one. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
From the gun, it's Shuck. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
They'll indeed go, and it is Shuck. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of that. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And no return here. This is a touchback.
79. 19 Lions. 76.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Mario Davis there on the play. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7.
Viking 18. Buffalo 18.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the first down.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 15. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Man, he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard, with Justin Reed up from the safety spot to make the stop. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Milrow.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy. Like, you do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready. 70 range. Pass to 60. Pass to 60. Let go.
And the big back, A.J. Dillon. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 6.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Now they'll throw it with Milrow. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Seattle.
And we've been sitting up here wondering, when are they going to get their young, talented rookie involved? And they finally made it happen. He's able to get the ball inside the red zone with his first catch of his career.
On the ground, it's Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, it's a little bit different now.
That is hot. What a job to keep the play alive. Cooper, touchdown Seahawks.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started.
Saints 17.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. On first down, they'll start out with Kamara. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers. It's a gain of 9. 34-yard line. Here's second down and a yard. Play action, it's shot. The second down throw is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Look at this. They go with their tight end on third down. Oh, he's trying to use the big frame to push forward, but I don't think he's going to get there. He's held up at the line of scrimmage, and now it's fourth down.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. He got his man. It's Hill. And he is going to have the Saints first down. Hill has a lot. It turns out to be a big game on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. Front to his right.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short game.
On second down, it's Shuck. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
Nice rep here by the defense. They go man coverage, takes away all the threats downfield, and with nothing open, he has no choice but just kind of throw a contested ball, hope for the best, and just falls incomplete.
Forced out wide. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. So, three quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go, here we go. Crab goal 80.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Here's a second and 9.
70 Timberwolves.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. That's dropped off for Walker. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
18 Cardinal, 18 Pioneer.
Milrow on third down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Dixon to punt for the Seahawks.
This is away, and it's a very good kick. Angled toward the sideline. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Start this one on the ground with Kamara. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? You see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds. And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. He'll go again here with Camara. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Go right back to Camara. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
No louder place than here in Seattle before third down. Chuck. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Here we go. This is 4th down. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down. To the air is Shuck. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. Here is 1st and goal. They're called in at the 2. And he's in. Taysom Hill. Touchdown, New Orleans. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. On the return, here comes Hell a hit. And he lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal. This one has been tight throughout. Could come down to a field goal. first. It is first down and goal. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one. From the 2 now, here's second and goal. Again, it'll be Kamara. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. The stoppage comes from just over a minute to play in this one. This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal. They'll try and run. Here's Kamara. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. And here we go. 4th and inches.
Let's go, 15, right here. Drop low, 80. Go.
That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
Clearly this coach thought this was a moment he could strike. Thought he had a play to get this one in the end zone to take a touchdown lead, but instead the defense comes up with a huge stop, and we still got ourselves a tie ball.
Up the sideline to the 15. Room up the sideline at the 45. Breathtaking plays, taking it the distance, going coast to coast. A long run pays off with a touchdown.
And Mike, what looks like a simple handoff, just trying to pick up some yards and get themselves out of the shadow of their own goalpost. He got through the initial wave, and he is gone. He takes it the length of the field for 6.
Saints 44. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. In motion goes Cooks. Here is Shuck on first and 10. This one complete to Palmer. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Saints.
To throw is Shuck. And he's got Palmer. It's complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Saints going to use their second timeout. And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Dragon 60.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson.
79 Broncos.
Off the play fake, here's Shuck. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one, and a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself, and he'll get in. An incredible, gutsy call. He's off. They've taken the lead by 1. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Horton. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's first down.
65 yards. Come on. Set. 19 Tiger. Ready.
On play action, Milrow. He's going to take a shot down the field. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target.
Now second and 10.
And that will lead to a second down. From the gun, it's Milrow. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Now, final chance to stop it here. The timeout coming with 10 seconds remaining in the game.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He's going to try it here again. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Houghton.